Hello, viewers, and welcome to Africa and Beyond the Television Network. We continue to take a look on what's happening in the nation of Zimbabwe without fear, without favor. At this point in time, we are looking at the response which was given by Stephen Mutamba, who is the Police Commissioner General. We hinted about it in the morning, and we need to critically look at what is the police actually doing. What is the reason behind this letter? So the police provided a letter, and when they provided that letter, remember that this letter was supposed to be directed to a certain grouping of people with its own name and everything. But this letter then ended up onto the Twitter handle of the police. And a lot of people believe that it was deliberately placed there. So there is a demonstration which is widely talked about. Kuti Mangwana Kuchata demo, this and that. And that is on the 20th. A lot of people believe Kuti, that demonstration is meant to disrupt whatever which is being planned by the comrades for the 31st of March. So the key issues which we need to note right here, HSTV says the response by Commissioner General Stephen Mutamba is tactical in that he says in his office is not the one who should be approached. In his letter, it does not say conveners should not apply to the police. MOPA makes it clear that applications must be made to an officer in charge of the district or a police station within which jurisdiction to hold the demonstration is to be held. If the demonstration is to happen countrywide, then the applications must be directed to the police stations countrywide. And the office of the Commissioner General say it has no authority over it. So when you look at it right now, what is happening is if you are to follow MOPA, you need, I think you need to give, it should be 3 days notice, if I'm not mistaken. What it means is there is still time for those who want to notify the police about the 31 March demonstrations to do so. So right now, as it stands right now, no one should criminalize anything to do with the 31st of March demonstrations. Why? It's because today is the 19th, and we still have up to 10 days for applications to be made. We still have, even if they say 7 days, we still have 7 days, the necessary 7 days for an application to be made to various police stations. If the demonstrations must happen in Harare, in Bulawayo, everywhere, maybe they'll be simply notifying the police in those areas. But we will be having a demonstration is so. Then it will be left in the police hands to decide whether to approve them or not according to MOPA. Which means right now, it will be wrong for anybody to criminalize any demonstration which is being planned for the 31st of March. Chinozotanga kunzi yakunetsa nyaya, if the police want to follow the law, they will start kana pasara 2 days notification is now pure. That is when they will start to speak. As of now, if you look at it, the people who have been organizing the 31 March demonstrations, they haven't talked about that issue, which means they know what they are doing. And they've actually made it sure that they are going to have peaceful demonstrations. So no one can simply use what Comrade Geza said to say no, because Comrade Geza said A, B, C, D, because they will be asked the questions to say, okay, what if Comrade Geza is one of you? And they won't answer that question. Kanatati Makotsa are competent. They won't even answer that question. So they will have to wait for things to happen. So this is very, very important. Then let us go to the letter which was issued right here. So he said that having perused the said correspondence, and particularly noting that the authors intend to notify the Joint Operations Command, JOC, of an intended peaceful demonstration countrywide, I am certain that it has been misdirected to my office. So I hope and believe that this was strategic. These people were strategic in issuing this letter. They wanted Mutamba to give a response like this, exonerating himself, to say, no, I'm not involved, I'm not the one who is going to say A, B, C, D, even Joko is not involved. Then once they've done that, these people can now face to face with the police officers at various stations together with those at the district level. So I hope and believe that is the issue at this point in time. Then also there is another issue which I have seen happening in the past to say they have copied Vanapropo and everything. There is a letter which I've seen, I think it was authorized through the Propo. I'm not so sure, but I saw it happening in such a way. So that is something which is very, very important. And also, my districts, I think they can authorize my protest. We've seen some letters coming from the districts through my elections at 2023. So at this point in time, I believe this is a tactical evasion by the police commissioner general right here, and he knows what he is doing. And the major question is, who are the concerned citizens of Zimbabwe? So that is something which is very, very important, which needs to be noted. The question must be asked, the concerned citizens of Zimbabwe. So meanwhile, while we are still there, this demonstration, according to the police, it has not been approved. What it means is if these people are going to protest, we are likely going to see clashes between them and the police, Mangwana. And that might demotivate to some extent some people not to take heed of the 31st of March demonstrations. So at this point in time, Vana Comrade Geza, after President Nelson Chamisa, they have become influential politically. So what it means is you are likely going to see a huge number of people getting into the streets because of the call made by Comrade Geza. We did a review, we talked about his influence, and we have seen that his accounts are growing exponentially simply because people want change in the nation of Zimbabwe. So the major question of concern is, why is it that the authorities are panicking? Because the last line of defense in any nation should be these authorities. When they panic, then it seems as if they know something which we do not know. When people are being placed on watch lists whatsoever, it's a matter of concern to the people of Zimbabwe. What is really, really happening? So this is what is happening in Zimbabwe at this point in time. The Commissioner General of Police, aita kugeza maoko akati aiwa inini Sapirato, I'm not involved in these things. Neither is Joke involved in whatever anything to do with demonstrations approval. The major question is, why now? Why issue this statement now? What is really, really happening? And I believe that as the days continue to move forward, the people of Zimbabwe would have an answer, would understand what is really, really happening. So this is what is happening. This is the position taken by the police, which I believe that at this point in time, they've given all the powers to the lower ranks, and we will be seeing how everything is going to unfold. But remember, those who are passing, they will also notify Mabosa about no Mabosa, and they will simply be authorized, or they will simply be told not to authorize. So it might happen in such a way, which means his influence continues to be there. But what it means, kana zvakadaro, legally, musengwa nemutoro unenge waiswa pama district or pama officers in charge. Somebody who started this thing is a very, very strategic and is thinking ahead. Kuti vakazodemonstrata pasina kupiwa authority, they will still blame vanhu ivavo vanenge vakavadeny that authority to register their displeasure and to protest. So it's very, very strange. The things which are happening in Zimbabwe right now, a lot is happening, but with time we will be able to actually understand what is really happening and what is really transpiring. So we continue to pray for those in Zimbabwe. We continue to pray for those who are speaking out.